here at Mission Magic, and I'm excited to show you a breakthrough in children's ministry. There's just something new we've found. It is the Flip About Bible buttons, and it starts with a big button, a big picture. I'm going to ask you at home, what do you think this picture is? That's it, shout it out. What, Disneyland? No, oh, I suppose it does look a bit like Disneyland. No, the answer I was looking for was the kingdom of heaven, somewhere we all aspire to get to as Christians. But of course, something stands in the way. At some point, each and every one of us sins and our heart becomes blackened. We all do bad things, say bad things, and have bad thoughts, which affect our relationship with God. But it's through the death and the resurrection of Christ, who died on the cross for us, that our sins are forgiven. And that means that our heart is cleansed, we're made whole again through Jesus Christ, which ultimately means we can end up in God's glorious kingdom of heaven. And this is a fantastic prop. It just uses one piece of card. You could even start by saying, how many sides has a piece of paper got? Children should say 2, but this flips and changes repeatedly. It's great magic and a memorable message with really modern, striking artwork. It packs flat, it plays big, slip this in your case, and you're good to go. Whether you do gospel magic shows, whether you're a vicar, whether you do junior church, this is perfect, and we think you'll have a lot of fun and have a great way of getting the message across if you buy the Flip About Bible buttons. Enjoy! Now this is so cleverly made, it's really easy to handle. It's a bit like something made of origami. You know, I used to have my own origami business, but sadly it folded. Folded? Yeah, that joke was paper thin. But what's not paper thin are the instructions you get, which teach you the handling. It's super simple though. It teaches you all the folds and all the moves, but all you're really doing is folding it backwards on itself and opening it up. If you can open a book, you can do the Flip About Bible buttons. Now, although this is designed for gospel presentations, you can use it at children's parties with a story, like this one I just made up. It starts with a castle, and in the castle lived a beautiful princess. But she lived with an evil stepmother who had a black heart. Boo! But then, one day, many years ago, a noble knight rode on a horse to get to the princess. He was brave and courageous and dressed all in red, with a beautiful red robe. He saved the princess, and the pair fell in love.
Oh.
They got married, and they lived happily ever after.
Hooray!
In the Golden Castle. The end. And that's a story you can use. You might want to tweak it slightly, I've just made that up, but with a bit of refining, a bit of tweaking, you can use this to tell a lovely story. You can add sound effects, you can add audience participation, and there are many, many magical moments. And they all lived happily ever after.